In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on August 31st, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. San Diego Padres vs. San Francisco Giants. The San Diego Padres and San Francisco Giants meet Wednesday in MLB action at Oracle Park. The San Diego Padres look for a win after winning 4 of their last 5 games. The San Francisco Giants look to snap a 6-game losing streak. The weather is expected to be very humid with a 0% chance of rain and 8.1 miles per hour winds. The Padres are 7-3 in their last 10 Wednesday games and 4-1 in their last 5 road games. The Giants are 0-5 in their last 5 Wednesday games and 0-5 in their last 5 overall. The over is 4-1 in Padres' last 5 road games. The under is 4-1 in Giants' last 5 home games. The Padres are 8-3 in the last 11 meetings. The Giants have lost 8 of their last 10 games in their last 5 overall. They aren't playing well offensively during this stretch, scoring only 6 runs in their last 4 games. Their offensive struggles will continue in this game because they don't hit the ball well against right-handers, and Musgrove has done a good job on the mound, giving up 10 runs in his last 4 starts. He has been dominant in recent starts against the Giants, giving up 2 runs in his last 4 starts against them, and won't have trouble keeping their offense in check. The Padres have won 3 of their last 4 games and 4 of their last 5 road games. They have been on a roll offensively, scoring 24 runs in their last 3 games. They won't have trouble scoring against the Giants because they've had a lot of success against left-handers, and Wood has struggled on the mound in recent starts, giving up 18 runs in his last 3 starts. He gave up 11 runs in his last 3 home starts and will have a hard time slowing them down. Joe Musgrove has been a top 20 pitcher in the league this season with his 2.96 earned run average and 1.05 WHIP. Alex Wood has had his issues this season, especially this month, when he's allowed 30 hits and 24 runs in his last 25.1 innings. The San Diego Padres are heating up and closing in on a potential playoff spot, while the San Francisco Giants are counting the days until the offseason and can't find a fence. The cheap price with the Padres feels like a steal, so the San Diego Padres money line is our full game side pick. The Padres are averaging 4.42 runs per game and 4.98 runs per game on the road. They average 6.67 runs per game in their last 3 games against the Giants. With San Francisco giving up 4.14 runs per game at home, the Padres will hit their average in this game. The Giants are averaging 4.41 runs per game and 4.44 runs per game at home. They average 4 runs per game in their last 3 games against the Padres. San Diego has been hitting left-handers well all year, going 26-18 against southpaws. The Padres have also gone over the total in 4 of their last 5 road games and 7 of their last 9 divisional games. They have hit the over in 4 of their last 5 head-to-head meetings with the Giants as well. Musgrove has not been as sharp as he was early in the season. The Giants and Padres played over the total in 3 of their last 4 meetings. I want no part of the under in a game involving Wood, as he has been getting crushed by opponents of late. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. St. Louis Cardinals vs. Cincinnati Reds. The St. Louis Cardinals and Cincinnati Reds will wrap up their 3-game series on Wednesday night in Cincinnati. The 2 teams will wrap up the month of August with the Cardinals looking towards a playoff push and the Reds already looking towards next season. The pitching matchup on Wednesday night will feature a pair of lefties as Jose Quintana of the Pirates taking on Mike Minor of the Reds. St. Louis is 22-6 in their last 28 games overall and 7-2 in their last 9 road games, while the over is 5-0 in their last 5 games overall. Cincinnati is 2-6 in their last 8 games overall and 5-21 in their last 26 Wednesday games, while the over is 5-1 in their last 6 division games. The Cardinals have won 4 of their last 5 5 games and 7 of their last 9 road games. They have been hot offensively, scoring 5 or more runs in 5 of their last 7 games. Expect them to continue playing well in this game because they have been great against left-handed pitching, and Minor has struggled on the mound in recent starts, giving up at least 3 runs in 4 of his last 5 starts. He gave up 12 runs in his last 3 starts against the Cardinals and will have a hard time slowing them down. The Reds have lost 6 of their last 8 games and 3 of their last 4 home games. Even though they are playing well offensively, they will have a hard time scoring against the Cardinals because they haven't had a lot of success against Quintana, who has been dominant in recent starts against them, giving up 2 runs in his last 3 games against them. I get the reasoning for wanting to back a sizable home underdog, but a couple of decent starts from Mike Minor isn't suddenly going to put me on him at home. Minor's been awful for much of this season, and while the Cards took the loss on Tuesday, they usually bounce back fairly well. So the St. Louis Cardinals money line is our full game side pick. The Cardinals are averaging 4.88 runs per game and 4.83 runs per game on the road. They average 7.33 runs per game in their last 3 games against the Reds. With Cincinnati giving up 5.23 runs per game at home, the Cardinals will go over their average in this game. The Reds are averaging 4.25 runs per game and 4.98 runs per game at home. They average 4.33 runs per game in their last 3 games against the Cardinals. The Cardinals and Reds played over the total in 5 of their last 7 meetings. The Great American Ballpark has played very small this season. It is the 3rd most productive park in terms of offense this season, behind Coors Field and Fenway Park. The Reds are averaging nearly 5 runs per game at home this season and are giving up nearly 6 runs per game at home. The over is 4-3 in the Reds' last 7 home games, while the Cardinals have hit the over in 7 out of their last 10 games. The 2 teams combined for 7 home runs in the first game, and look for that trend to continue as the Cardinals' potent lineup faces Minor, who has given up 19 home runs already this season. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Tampa Bay Rays versus Miami Marlins. This Wednesday, the Tampa Bay Rays and the Miami Marlins will play the second game of this 3-game series. The first pitch will be thrown out inside Lone Depot Park. The last time these 2 teams matched up, the Rays swept the Marlins in their short 2-game series. The Rays are coming into this one after losing their previous 3-game series to the Boston Red Sox. The Rays struggled in the field and on the mound in the first 2 games that they lost. They will need to hold the Marlins when they are at the plate if they want to have a chance in this one. The Miami Marlins are entering this one after losing their previous 4-game series to the Los Angeles Dodgers. These games were closer than they looked, though. Miami continued to struggle at the plate, but their pitching kept them in the majority of those games. They will need to stay hot on the mound again in this one if they want to get revenge on the Rays. Tampa Bay is battling for an American League wildcard spot and leads that race by a half game. In addition, Tampa Bay has narrowed the New York Yankees' lead at the top of the American League East to just 7 half games with the full month of September left to play. Tampa Bay has won 19 of the last 26 played in Miami and has won 40 of the last 56 overall against the Marlins. Miami struggles at the plate in part because of injuries to players such as Jazz Kishon Jr. and Jorge Soler. Miami is 25th or worse in team batting average, on-base percentage, slugging percentage, and runs scored. Drew Rasmussen has been terrific this season, and that includes allowing 15 hits and 5 runs in his last 28.1 innings. The Marlins can't score runs, and the Rays are playing their best ball of the season. These teams are heading in completely different directions, so the Tampa Bay Rays money line is our full game side pick. Miami is 27th in runs scored, and the Marlins also have a respectable team earned run average of 3.86. Tampa Bay has the 4th best team earned run average in baseball at 3.36 and the 7th best batting average allowed with .233. The total has finished under in 10 of the last 14 games that Tampa Bay has played in Miami. Miami has seen the total finish under in 9 of its last 14 at home as well as in 36 of its last 56 overall. The Marlins are one of the worst hitting teams. They are scoring the 4th least amount of runs per game, and they have the 25th lowest overall team batting average. Rasmussen has been on a roll as of late, and I see him keeping the Marlins off the scoreboard for the majority of this game. He has been one of Tampa Bay Rays' best pitchers since returning from the All-Star break, as he has continued to completely shut his opponents down. The Marlins will continue to struggle in this one. The Rays have also had issues at the plate, as they are only scoring the 20th most runs per game, and they have the 20th highest overall team batting average. The Marlins bullpen will be able to hold them at different points throughout this game, as I don't see the Rays consistently scoring. Trust that both teams will struggle at the plate. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.